Welcome to Conflict News 24. We present daily updates on global conflict, especially Russia-Ukraine conflict. Russian forces carried out some airstrikes on Ukrainian airfields and a train allegedly carrying Ukrainian troops in the last 24 hours. According to Russian Defense Ministry spokesperson, Ukrainian forces suffered some serious losses in these airstrikes. Firstly, you can see Dnipropetrovsk region here on this map. This is Dnipropetrovsk region. And here, according to Russian military, airstrikes were conducted on a military base, an airfield basically. And here, three unspecified Ukrainian aircrafts were destroyed. Secondly, in the same region, Dnipropetrovsk, yesterday on the 24th of August, a train was targeted. You can see a picture of the destroyed, damaged train. This train was on its way towards eastern part of Ukraine, Donbas region, and it was hit in a missile strike. And Zelensky, Ukrainian president, accused Russia of having struck civilians in this missile strike. He said that 22 civilians were killed, including an 11-year-old boy. But today, Russia denied killing civilians, and Russia claimed that the target of this strike was a train which was carrying Ukrainian troops. The troops were on their way towards Donbas region, and in this strike, the 200 Ukrainian troops were killed and 10 vehicles were destroyed. So, conflicting claims have been made by Russian and Ukrainian militaries about this strike on a train in Dnipropetrovsk region. But Russia confirmed that Iskander missile was fired in the strike on this train. Thirdly, Poltava was targeted. You can see Poltava region here. And in Poltava, this city can be seen, Mirhorod. In Mirhorod, there is an airbase, and here precision airstrikes were conducted by Russian Air Force, and Russia has shared some details about these airstrikes. Russia claims that one Su-27 Ukrainian aircraft, one Su-24 were completely destroyed in this airstrikes on Mirhorod. Secondly, two Su-27 and one Su-24 were damaged in this airstrike. So, Russia is claiming that in the last 24 hours, it has targeted two airfields of Ukrainian military, and 8 aircrafts, Su-27, Su-24 of Ukrainian Air Force have been completely destroyed or damaged. Interestingly, Ukraine is facing shortage of aircrafts, bombers, fighters, though European countries, EU, US are providing military assistance to Ukraine. But no fighters and bombers are being given to Ukrainian forces. This is a major disadvantage for Ukrainian military, that it does not have air power. And Russians are yielding air superiority, you can say. And a few hours ago, Pentagon said in a statement that it might take years to provide fighter jets to Ukrainian military. So that is why this balance of power in terms of air superiority is heavily in favor of Russia. Here, Ukraine is suffering, and it is suffering the consequences of having less number of fighter jets and bombers. Same is the case with tanks as well. We have not seen provision of tanks from the EU and US in large numbers to Ukrainian forces. Ukrainian forces are badly in need of fighters, bombers, and tanks. Though we have seen other types of weapons being supplied by EU countries and US, like some drones have been supplied. US is supplying HIMARS, which are artillery rocket systems, very precise, very deadly. And European countries are providing combat vehicles, APCs, other equipment. But Ukraine is in need of fighter jets, bombers, air defense systems, long range missiles, and tanks. And still, we have not seen any progress being made towards provision of these equipments to Ukraine. Zelensky is urging the US and the EU to do more for Ukrainian military,